Don't you just love a good old hair-pulling contest between a couple of showbiz blowhards? I do. Yeah. And we've got a dandy right now in New York City. Yeah. Are you following this little estrangement between the Donald and the Donald? As in Imus versus Trump? Oh, yeah. This ought to be on pay-per-view. I don't know about you, but I'm still trying to figure out whose side to come down on. And yet, following the Imus handbook of who's going to emerge with the least amount of damage, who will have the most juice left, I have to align myself with Imus. Largely because Mr. Trump, through unctuous escapades too numerous to list, has become a caricature of himself. A 44-year-old 1980s leftover, about as relevant as a Taj Mahal Bond issue. And as an eligible bachelor, about as appealing at this point as last night's Geraldo Rivera conquest. Sheep dip, anyone? Oh, certainly Imus is not exactly a prize here. The man who'd have his finger up his nose at a Martha Stewart dinner party. But at least there are some redeeming qualities about him.
Oh, thank you.
Look for a moment, in fact, at these redeeming Imus qualities I've gathered on my desk here. Well, okay, then look for a moment at these redeeming Trump qualities I've gathered on my desk here. Jesus. Well, at least Don Imus's professional life remains on an upward curve. Donald Trump's, I'm sure you know, looks like you just shoved it off the Salomon Brothers Tower. He's not liquidating assets, he's holding a fire sale. Hell yes, he wants the ring back to cover some more Taj bonds. At least Imus is solvent and in decent physical shape. I'm watching TV the other night, the Discovery Channel, a penguin documentary. Only it wasn't Discovery, and it wasn't a penguin. It was Trump in a tuck somewhere. I wouldn't say he's soft, but his body consistency looks like you'd pour tapioca into a Glad bag. Next time you see Trump on the street, and believe me, you will be seeing him on the street, go up to him and ask, "Are those your muscles? Or did somebody tape oatmeal-filled condoms all over your body, huh?" And other than falling in love with every female who ever read a wire story on TV anywhere, Imus keeps his private life relatively private. Trump has these absolutely catastrophic, cataclysmic disintegration.
Imus in the morning on the Fan. Sports Radio 66, WFAN.
Fragile our system of government is. Of the people, by the people, for the people. With the sudden death of democracy in Haiti, the rude ouster of Haiti's first popularly elected president, Spike Lee. Oh, to be sure, I'm aware that the deposed president of Haiti is not Spike Lee, but may I make a point? He looks like Spike Lee, and it would have been far better for the people of that impoverished Caribbean nation had he been Spike Lee. At least then, a citizenry whose diet is dirt would have had somebody in authority who had some notion of what to do with Haiti. Now, examine what we have here. A Caribbean island country rife with political unrest, government by coup de jour, whose principal exports is infielders. Haiti's impoverished? Oh, really? Of course it's impoverished. How the hell do you base an economy on shortstops and people who pester you to death trying to get you to buy some damn bead necklace on the beach, huh? Is that going to get you an engraved invitation to join the European Common Market? Pardon me, Jose, but I don't think so. Jesus. At the risk of redundancy here, you're sitting on a gold mine. You got a Caribbean island, for Christ's sake. Knock off the infighting, do the Club Med thing. Greet a few tourists at the airport with some rum punches, and shut up. Hello, President Aristide? Deo? Anybody in there, man? Take a look at Jamaica. Now, this isn't some esoteric Keynesian theory here. No. You build a couple of condos on the beach, stick an ad or two in the freaking Sunday Times, dress up a bunch of people like waiters, throw some stupid paper umbrellas in a daiquiri or two, get some cheap-ass tiki torches. Next thing you know, you're BCCI, for God's sake. Come on already. What is the matter with you people? Your economy sucks? Get a couple of those idiotic Carnival cruises in there. Throw up some golden arches. Reggae on Red Stripe, for crying out loud. You got an island in the Caribbean. You are sitting on a piece of property Trump would stomp over his grandmother for. Use it! My God, Imo, is it up to me to straighten out everything?
Well,
And that's worldview from the only person left who has any vision around here, Jean, the girl from Ipanema, Kirkpatrick. Dale! Dale! Daylight coming, I'm out of here.
That's 8:38. Well, one of the reasons.
To protect yourself against pool filters. Hello, my darling.
Don't hello, my darling me.
Look, I got some rubber goods, a box of gerbils,
Yeah,
and a boys' choir.
yeah.
I thought maybe you could come over. We play judge.
I don't think so. That's pretty freaky about Clarence Frogman and Thomas, huh?
I don't think there's anything freaky about it.
You know?
Actually, it changes my opinion of the man. I like him now.
Yeah, I think I probably do, too. I don't think I'd be hassling this woman, but...
Well, I mean, he did go and speak to a law class, didn't he?
Yeah, what is that? Charles, what is that about?
I don't know. I guess they were on better terms than is suggested here, huh?
This is something that this Nina Totenberg... we remember Nina Totenberg? We had her on the program here.
Oh, she's lovely.
Well,
No, she is really lovely.
she's the second-place runner-up winner in the Nancy Kissinger lookalike contest.
Oh,
Well, no, but I think it's rather fitting that she was reported on somebody talking about sex with animals.
Imus in the morning on the fan. Sports Radio 66, WFAN.
The newlyweds boarded a bridal canoe shaped like a swan for a glide around Michael's Lake, while Robert Wagner stood on shore screaming, "Don't rock the boat, Larry, that's how I lost mine." The reception was a virtual free-for-all, as by the time we were herded into the party tents, Roddy McDowell had already made his bed in the Cristal champagne. He spent most of the afternoon doing scenes from the Planet of the Apes movies with Bubbles the chimp. Then later, Roddy caused quite the brouhaha when, after bumping into Helen Gurley Brown on the way to the bathroom, congratulated Michael on finally buying the Elephant Man's bones. The helicopters proved to be the nuisance that everyone had feared, especially when the rotor blades blew the aforementioned llama poop all over the smoked salmon, caviar, and cold lobster salad. I only wish they had come close enough to do a Vic Morrow on the uninvited shrew Cindy Adams, who spent most of the day trying to shinny over the West Garden wall, finally getting stuck on the wrought iron fence. The only amusing image I came away with from the festivities was Cindy hanging from her girdle strap, swinging in the breeze like some new strain of screaming Spanish moss.
I wanted to ask him if he liked working with Bing Crosby the best.
What?
I'm a first-time caller.
And a last time.
You're a last-time caller, too. It's 7:17. Mike Breen continues.
Imus